North Goa District Road Safety Committee, and the first thing that we took on record is the appreciation of better coordination with the various departments. Looking at stakeholders is a very important concept which this committee is trying to inculcate. So that was the first thing. Secondly, also many efforts were made to make materials. Like I will display some of the material samples. Now, it's very important to see that first of all, material is prepared. But now, one thing we are looking at, and today's meeting has decided also, to go for vernacular material. That means so that it can reach the rural areas of North Goa. So, Kokani, Marathi, whatever is this thing, by involving the Department of Official Languages. Because see, at the end of the day, we are using, how do you explain zebra crossing, for example, to the common person? And that, involves the pedestrian. So pedestrian has to know this. Another point, as we had discussed last time also, we are hoping to see that the accident analysis is finished and uploaded, because we have identified that 5 cases where 2 or 3 people have died in a multiple crash of vehicles. So maybe it is a motorcycle, it is a truck, it is a car combination. And what are the do's and don'ts, and learning from that. So this the concerned departments have taken note of it, and we are hoping that the next 2 important days that we are going to observe, which the committee has agreed to, one is on the 3rd Sunday of November, which is internationally observed. That is the World Day of Remembrance of Road Traffic Victims. So कितलेशे आमचे भाव भयण्यो मेल्यात ह्या एक्सिडेंटान, ते एक त्यांची याद करची, पूण म्हाका दिसता गरजेचें आहा तेजेर कितें तरी शिकप मेळचें. Why it happened, why we should, what steps we have to take to avoid such things. So that is one day. And the second day that the committee will also observe and encourage the panchayats and municipalities to observe is the United Nations Sustainable Transport Day. Now, as you know, sustainable transport means more public transport and better public transport. So for this, there has to be a very big discussion. See what happens here. There are the last meeting we had discussed about the bus stops. See, people have to know which is the bus stop to wait, and secondly, the regularity of the bus at that bus stop. So this will not happen overnight. And as you know, we are entering a very important entertainment time, where if you will be there, then there are other events like the exposition. So there is a huge quantum of vehicles that are going to come on the road, and many of these vehicles may be such where the tourist may live in that vehicle for 3 days. Because of no room, he may actually live in that vehicle. So we have to prepare ourselves. So in this meeting, we have taken cognizance of it, and appropriate directions will be given. The other issue that we have also addressed is, as you know, there are the problem of the abandoned vehicles. So abandoned vehicles are there; they are lying on the road. Many times they are an obstruction on the road. Now, as you know, Transport Department is going for a facility to dismantle all those vehicles which are more than 15 years. So that will start with the government vehicles first. So we are trying to see whether that facility, when it is starting in Madkai, can be used for the abandoned vehicles also. So a person may say, I don't want any money or whatever it is, please dispose my vehicle. Lying on the road, it's a problem. So we are trying to integrate in today's meeting various other things that are happening. So if such a facility is there, we are looking at that also. Today we have had the participation of excise and tourism department, and we have again emphasized to them that first of all, excise, as you know, there was already a campaign started through this committee about don't drink and drive. That signage should go in all the bars and restaurants, etc. So we are again going to see that it is done and see that compliance is done. This is only a first step. It doesn't mean that just because you put such a signage, the person will not do. But that is the involvement we want from that department. Similarly, tourism department today we have appealed to them. There are many small things that need to be done. For example, driving on the beach. Why tourists are driving on the beach? Possibly, one, of course, they may have not knowing, but that board which is required to be displayed on the beach, that if you drive on the beach, this is the offence, this is the fine, it should be clearly written and it should be uploaded also on the website. Secondly, we have requested tourism department to see how best they can involve all the other tourism offices also. You know, Government of India also has a tourism department. They have offices in Delhi and Agra and whatever, different places. So whether we can put these do's and don'ts. See, we are looking at making every effort to reach out to the tourists. After all, finally, his behavior, each one's behavior remains with himself. But we want to see that the do's and don'ts are properly uploaded. People know very well that when you come to Goa, you are welcome to Goa to have a safe holiday. You know, also examined today that there may not be a specific signage in the sign book about water bodies. See, many people are going over water bodies. Many rivers are there, small rivulets are there, culverts are there. Then in the night they fall asleep. They fall into that water. So we are trying to see what best cautionary board can be there. Many times it says bridge is there, but people don't attribute the bridge to the water and the culvert and falling inside. And you know, once you fall in the water, retrievation for fire emergency is difficult. So that issue also we have looked at today. Then we have made a special appeal to Director of Panchayat and Municipalities who are present here today to see what best can be done to reduce the encroachments which are coming on the footpath and the side of the road. See, many accidents, what happens? People stop, suddenly they open the door, they want to buy some bananas or some material which is kept on the road there. Now, so many cases, and media also has highlighted so many cases. Now, we want to see that a system is put in place. जसे आम्ही म्हणतात की एन्क्रोचमेंट जेन्ना जाता or illegality, they approach the demolition squad of deputy collector, etc. We have asked both departments to examine that and see what best can be done to curtail the number of road accidents which are occurring because of the roadside encroachments. Then we have also discussed today about the issue of trauma care. See, as you see today, the situation between Bardej District Hospital, Mapsa and Panjim is, the time is increased because of the work going on there. So we have requested representative from DHS to examine what are the trauma care exactly that is available at district hospital and to coordinate to see, take some cases, some 20 cases for this thing randomly and examine whether, why patient was referred to. Because as you see today, sometimes people say even for small fracture, you have been shifted to Goa Medical College and all that. A lot of discussion happens. So today we have requested doctor, and we are also requesting, we have put up today in the meeting, that see, every time we are referring to Goa as a small state, Goa is a small state. But Goa as a small state means what? Resident population of 15 to 16 lakhs. And tourists are 1 crore 20 lakhs. Now, who is going to take responsibility of the infrastructure and facilities for them? So, there is a, in that sense, an overload coming in the health services. There is an overload on the roads, vehicles are coming. There is an overload for transport department, traffic, everybody. So, this is a long-term proposal. That means for next financial year, we have requested all stakeholders to examine, can they, when putting up their financial requirement to the central government, factor this into account that since we are an international tourism destination, we are not only have to cater to our resident population, but also the tourists who are coming. And in that light, see, we are also trying to see how best we can increase the communication and information dissemination that is going on. So, for example, the compensation, hit and run cases are there. Okay, as you know, last time we have already pointed out that hit and run compensation is there, but that has to percolate down to the lowest, when the last panchayat and last municipality in North Goa district. So, in this regard, we are trying to harness the potential of these two schemes, as we had mentioned earlier also, but this time, as you know, in this drive it was very good. In a small village like Sioli, in one village panchayat, we have managed to get 10 traffic wardens to register. Now that is a very good, positive thing that is happening. Now they will be trained, they will get this jacket, they will get the ID card. So we are appealing to more people to come and, be part of the traffic warden scheme. Okay, this is a scheme of the traffic police. The second scheme, which is very important, because we keep all the time saying youth, our youngsters have to be given knowledge about road safety. So the road safety patrol scheme we will intensify in the next remaining part of the academic year, so that at least we got functional RSPs, because these two schemes, if they operate, no, public can get involved, and we require more volunteers. See, the fact of the matter is, even if you want to cross the road today, senior citizen or person with disability, he requires assistance. During peak hours, at least in peak hours, we will get the assistance of what we call civil volunteers, or volunteers who will come from these two schemes. Then we have also discussed today, as you know, Ministry of Consumer Affairs has written to district magistrate about the helmets. Now this, as you know, is a very serious matter. These helmets which have to be worn have to be of ISI mark. Now what is going on? Because of the sheer quantum of people, so many tourists and all are coming, so helmet has to be given. So the fake helmet is taken and somebody else's ISI mark sticker is being put on this helmet. Now it is a fake helmet. The fact that it doesn't have the authorized ISI mark, it is fake. And what it means that if I have an accident wearing a fake helmet, then I will be denied the compensation. Now therefore we have requested DM's office to publicize this fact, that what is the ISI mark and fake ISI mark, how it is to be detected, and to demand that Bureau of Indian Standards should actually come and take its responsibility of booking the cases. Now what is the practical problem? If a non-authorized officer goes to book a case, he is not entertained because he is not the authorized officer. Authorized officer has to be the Bureau of Indian Standards. Now they are insisting that you require to have GST and bill, etc. Who is going to give GST bill and on the footpath? Footpath upon Vikta, he is selling fake helmets. He is not going to take GST. So we want that stricter enforcement should be done by Bureau of Indian Standards in North Goa district, because North Goa district is the major hub for tourism compared to South Goa. And therefore, the request made from Consumer Affairs, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Government of India, should be implemented forthright, and that is there. We have also requested whatever all stakeholder department to quickly upload on the website and alert everybody that so and so matter has been uploaded. So we can also inform the media that certain things have been uploaded, like notifications or some accident analysis or some statistics. You see, so this uploading process has started, and therefore at least from 1st November, we will make it a point to even keep you informed, so that you can also, quote the correct statistics. See, for example, now last time there was a lot of discussion about alcometers. Now the alcometers given to the district police and alcometers given to traffic police, it has to be seen together. Sometimes what happens, we forget about the district police. District police means police station. So today also we have been informed that Kadamba also have been given alcometers. So for example, as you know, there have been cases of alcoholism across the board. So they also will take steps to use the alcometer, and we are requesting everybody, if not fortnightly, monthly, kide outcome dala, kide steps katle, you may upload it on the website. Now we had tried some novel things this time. For example, having this LED screens to give road safety messages. So attempt was made in the Kadamba buses. KTCL has shared that today in the buses moving in Panjim city. Whereas the shuttle AC buses, EV buses, if you change that, then what says Margaon Panjim Kortani, there the road safety message will go. So the system is slightly different. But all in all, we have found that there has been good response. However, I don't want to say that because we have got good response in the road safety week, there will be, the accident will come down. No, that is not happening. And as you have seen yesterday only, we have had 2 deaths. Now, the only way this can get corrected is quick analysis of why it happened. And we are hopeful that in month of November, we'll be able to put out some quick analysis, reported quickly, the analysis of these accidents. See, there are various types. It could be negligent driving, it could be a pothole which has not been repaired. And media has, when highlighted, many of these things have been fixed immediately. Now, technically one would say, why should we wait for the media to report this thing? So, this is something we are also looking at it, that we want to reach out to the officials. As far as road safety is concerned, no, it has to be from, action has to be from the heart and the mind. It is not just a formal activity. And I would say that more and more officials are beginning to realize that they cannot ignore road safety. Road safety is everybody's business. Everybody has to get involved. And we are hopeful that in the month of November, by the observation of these 2 important days, we will be able to get a better response from the officials. Department also of Transport has agreed they will extend the time to panchayats and municipalities, so that that amount which was given to them to spend, many of them could not spend it because of the limited time. So extension of time will be given. So next month of November also they can undertake those awareness activities.
Thank you.
Any queries, anything?